It is ECU Radio time. Actually, on Fridays, we're calling this Great Memory, Little Fuzzy, or Complete Blackout. Thank you for following along. We're live on all Disruption Network social media platforms, and it's wrapped up to a podcast. Maybe this is going to be wrapped up. Who knows? Every day on Universal House Arrest. But thank you to everybody that has been supportive and engaging with me and having fun on the social media platforms. And I've been having a lot of fun doing it each and every night, getting tanked and hanging out with my friends, you know, like we would be at like a tavern or a rock show. And speaking of rock show, if I couldn't find two bigger rockers to have join me today, yeah. Red and Chucky Luv, my brother and sister. Hi, guys. Good to see you.
Hi, buddy.
Red, we're in festival mode, man. I forgot I got to put the bow on.
Put the bow on. You told me to wear a costume, but I couldn't find one.
I'm in my Brian Badger costume.
Yeah. You do look like Badger. But that's hilarious. But good to see you guys. And how's everybody handling? How you guys holding up over there? Everything good? Right. You haven't killed each other yet?
No,
not yet.
I haven't washed my hair in a week. I haven't put pants on in a month. I mean,
I can't remember the last time I seen my wife put a bra on. So.
Yeah. You act like you're complaining.
No.
No complaints.
I don't know.
So, guys, we created this game called Great Memory, Little Fuzzy, or Complete Blackout. Shout out to John Nagel. John Nagel John Nagel came up with the concept, and I dubbed it. So this is something that we're going to do, I think, every Friday with our pirate crew, because we got to give love to the pirates since we're all sitting in our house right now, right?
Yeah.
So shout out. Love to all the pirate crew out there. We love you guys, and I'd like to do it with Jason and Badger, and we should do this like every Friday with our crew. So Great Memory, Little Fuzzy, Complete Blackout. It's very simple. All you do is pick through your passes, your tickets, and you pull out your thing, and if you remember it, it's a great memory. If you kind of remember it, it's a little fuzzy. Or if it's a complete blackout, it means you don't remember it at all. But if it is a complete blackout, you have to pick again.
Oh, that's why like half of them are out, because like these ones are all like blackout, so we're not going to use those.
I like how you still have the lanyards attached to them still too.
Well, you just take them off and throw them.
We need intro music. We need game show music for this, like when you pull it up. And so now our next contestants are a bickering couple from Syracuse, New York.
All right, Chucky, from these passes? I don't know.
You guys reach right in there and pull out a pass.
What, are you new here?
I don't know. He's yelling at me already. I found this in the box, too.
That's nothing new. He's always yelling at you. All right, so what's that?
That's an old
flip phone
from like fucking 100 years ago.
All
right, we're gonna go.
So Chucky, reach into your little box of mementos and pull out something.
We're gonna go with tickets first. I'm gonna pull a ticket out of a show I actually bought a ticket, went and go see, and actually probably enjoyed myself. Nope, this one's hers. I didn't go to that show.
In sync.
Okay, this one is Kiss from the Blue Cross Arena, August 29th. I don't even see a date on there.
You want your glasses?
Fuck you.
There, you want mine?
All right, well, anyway, let's see. So this was Kiss in Buffalo. You weren't with me at this show. This is a show.
You should tell your other Kiss memory, though.
No, well, that's if we find the other ticket.
No, you said you can do it.
Oh, okay. Well, my other Kiss
Don't give away the secrets.
Way more entertaining than the one that happened on this day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, everybody's been to snack, and you have your food at the top of the hill, and then, your grass seats, and you go down inside. Well, we got free tickets from K-Rock. So I spent the money, upgraded, we went inside, but I had already eaten up top. Well, that was a bad mistake. So about halfway through the set, they're playing Strutter, and all of a sudden my stomach starts turning. And for Strutter, Deuce, and Firehouse, I was on the shitter in the fucking men's room. Three of my favorite fucking songs. And I had to sit in the bathroom and fucking shit my fucking brains out.
Yeah, he was pissed.
So
You wanted the best, you got the best.
Oh yeah, I sure did. All right.
You're gonna pick another one.
So you're gonna chalk that up to a great memory?
Yeah, that's a great memory, right?
A little fuzzy. All right.
I think that was a great memory.
Great memory. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Now.
All right, so I'll go.
Okay.
I keep
All right, so now it's my turn. Oh, look, I got a family pass. Look, it's a Mo pass.
Oh. How'd you get a family pass? What were you doing?
I'm family. What do you mean? You're not? You don't get one? Why don't you get one?
I'm usually a working pass.
Good. Hey, I got it. I don't know. I don't. Anyways, I don't. This ain't really a show, but you know what? I had a great memory. Well, it wasn't really. It was a great memory for me, but it kind of brought us on the edge of they wanted to kill us. Is when Nardi and I drove the golf cart through the freaking life-size Jenga.
Oh my god! I'll never.
That came to me while I was washing the dishes earlier. I don't know why, but me and Nardi drove the golf cart through all those 2x4s and.
Dude, the best part was Al's face, because Al was standing right there when you guys drove through it. Remember? And Al was just like. I'll never forget that shit as long as I live.
I don't think I remember that it was you that was on the golf cart with him, but I remember that.
Nardi drove, and I was filming. I was filming in the passenger seat, and Nardi drove.
Yeah.
And when we made impact with all the 2x4s, the phone went flying.
Oh yeah,
and,
it was like an explosion. That's a good.
There was a couple of people who were too happy about it, but I thought it was fucking great.
Thanks, buddy. yeah. I think I took some heat for that one, but all right, continue on. You pick.
So is that great memory and Little Fuzzy? Is that both?
I just threw a story out there.
All right, good.
All right, this is gonna be passes. I'm gonna go through the passes side now.
We're going through passes. Okay.
How about this one here? The Public Enemy #1. That was
shit.
And my favorite story, and I tell this to everybody. So we're sitting there, and I come down into production. I'm like, Stacy, these guys are fucking running late. It's public. What am I gonna do? She just raises her fist and goes, "Fight the power." Fight the power. So we let them play as long as they fucking wanted. It was fucking Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking Chuck D and Flavor Flav off the stage. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then what about you? You got a story about that, don't you?
I have so many. That day was just great. I'm showing up in the car. I love that fucking Flavor Flav was throwing these passes out to girls, and they all were coming to the back gate like, I got a pass to get backstage. And I was like, no, it's not what they are. Get the fuck out.
How about the kid from AWOL Nation?
Oh, that's a good one. So remember AWOL Nation played that year? Remember that band? They had a couple of big hits.
Yeah, that Shines or whatever the song was.
So they keep asking me, Red, can we get a golf cart? And I'm like, nah, man, you can't get a golf cart. Red, can we get a golf cart? And then a few people go by on golf carts, and they're like, well, why do they have golf carts? I said, because they're fucking Public Enemy. Go back to your little tent. Like, no.
Yeah. Sell 100 million records and then come talk to us,
Right. The bow has got to come off. My Public Enemy story is they smoked all my weed that day, and they all were like, whatever you do, don't tell Chuck. But they would track me down, be like, yo, Z, you want to smoke another one? And then I'd go pack them a bowl or something, and they would totally be like, don't tell Chuck.
Oh my
God. Chuck could not know, but that was a great day. A lot of fun that day. Good stories. All right, my turn. I picked that one. See, this is the thing. I should have took the ones out from last week, huh?
Well, yeah.
All right. Steely Dan. Actually, this is the one I saw just this past year. I actually just popped in to drop off some stuff for Stacy. And yeah. But yeah, I did get to check out Steely Dan at the Landmark. And yeah, I mean, it's freaking Steely Dan. They're legendary. So it's in the middle. Little Fuzzy. Go ahead. You guys go.
Little Fuzzy.
You're up.
Right, you're going to do another ticket?
Sure.
Come on, Reddy. You pick.
No, I'm going to pick. This was originally his thing, and I was just like, I'm a dragon. I'm going to come play.
That's the Kiss story I just told you.
Oh, pick another one.
All right.
Oh, here's a good one.
That's not a concert.
It doesn't matter. It's Yankee fucking Stadium. One year. I don't know
All
if you
right.
can see
Yeah,
it.
we'll take it.
One year, my lovely wife, this was before we were married, her and her sister planned a trip and took me down to Yankee Stadium for my birthday. And it was the last year the old stadium was open. So I got to go through Monument Park and all that shit. And it was awesome. Thank you, babe.
I think he just wanted to tell that story. He's like, Zee'll think that's cool.
It is cool. Look where I am. I'm in the Yankees shrine myself in my bedroom.
You see what I'm saying?
So
She's
Chucky gets it. I get it. I get it. We're all getting it.
All
She
right,
don't.
you guys stick with the music.
All right,
You don't have to stick with music. Whatever you got, whatever your hand pulls, it's
all right.
whatever you got. All right.
His turn.
I got another Modown pass.
Oh my god, dude! That's why I took mine out.
Yeah.
I literally took them all out. I was like,
Quick Modown story. Wasn't working then, but it was the first year the kid freaking rode the radio flyer wagon from like the middle of the hill all the way down. It's like the vending area. That was like, I want to say that was like the first year or second year. Yeah, that's when I was participating in Modown. It wasn't working for the crew then. And that was great. But I do want to bring this up. The night we all drove golf carts up that hill too.
oh, that was the same night as the Jenga.
Was that the same night?
Yes.
Yeah.
And me and people won going up the
Uh-huh.
hill. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a good night. That was a good memory. We all drove up the hill, probably broke all the golf carts, came back down, and you decided to drive through fucking Mikey's Jenga that he just built. Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah.
Nardy's
Sarah's
idea.
so mad.
It's all fucking Nardy's idea.
Dude, the chum just made that shit too. All right.
Hilarious. All right, your turn.
Ticket surpasses passes. What's this one?
Oh, which one is this?
K-Rockathon 15.
Okay.
Limp Bizkit, Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, that's a good one.
This was a tough day.
That was a tough fucking day.
First of all, the Avenged Sevenfold guys were pissed that they couldn't use their pyro. We had a plastic roof on the fucking stage. If they threw pyro, it would have melted the fucking roof. You know what I mean? But, we're professionals. Fuck you. And so that was a battle all day long. And then fucking one of our runners jumps out of the fucking van when it's still in drive. And the van started rolling towards the fucking tour bus, right?
Fucking Billy, right?
Billy Yeager runs up, jams his fucking steel toe into the fucking wheels. And fucking, so now the guy that was bitching about the pyro is like, what a fucking clown show. Fucking, you guys don't even know how to park a fucking van. Mama running his mouth all fucking day long. It was the fucking worst.
Yeah. And that was Biscuit too, right?
And
when
then,
you called all the girls up on the stage.
Oh, Limp Bizkit, yeah. So remember when Limp Bizkit was on? Last song for
Yeah, I was there.
Was he's calling all the girls up on stage. So we let 50 up on stage. And, that's all right.
That's cool.
He's like, no, I want them all. Yeah, I want them all. And he fucking brings up, now we got like about 100 of them on stage. He's like, no, all you bitches, come on up here. Now they're climbing up the fucking stairs.
Like zombie
flood coming
bitches.
over the fucking barricade, over the fucking security. And I got someone the size of fucking Miles trying to hold him at the stairs. So he's like this. He's trying to hold him back. I'm pushing him like this, trying to plug the hole with him. One girl goes running by, trying to grab her, damn near clotheslined her.
He was like grabbing him. And
John Ott, the drummer, his wife's flipping out. oh my God. So I take her and I just hide her between Monitor World and the side fill.
Didn't she have a dog or something?
No.
Oh.
So I hit her over there. So now he's like, get all these bitches off my stage. What the fuck? Fucking get these motherfucking whores out of here. Blah, 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 blah. So he's like, where's my wife? I grab her. I grab him down the back steps. Fucking. So now we go over to production, and I'm telling the story about, oh, yeah, there's all these girls coming everywhere. My wife's like, what girls? Blah, 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 blah. Fucking starts catching a fucking attitude. I'm like, no. Really?
Then I heard the real story.
Yeah.
So I would say it turned out to be a great memory.
Great memory.
I didn't have to cut any bitches.
John and his wife came up. They're like, thank you so much. You know, thanks for getting us out of there. Thanks for taking care of my wife. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. Dude, I felt the stage.
Crazy day, huh?
It was like this, dude. You felt it.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Probably one of the 3 times I was really fucking scared that something bad was going to happen. And that's crazy for fucking government stages. You know what I mean? You would think it'd be a lot more times where I've been terrified. It's only been like 3.
All right, so that's number 1. What's the other 2?
There was one time where was it?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Balloon Fest. We're sitting there, and I mean, this is the wind. You know, you've been to Jaysville. So at the top of the hill there, it gets really windy. And we had this one gust, and you know those big, huge steel fucking beams that come down, and then they support the roof. The gust came so big that these things actually lifted up and then came slamming back down on the fucking deck. Cracked 2 of the fucking decks. Dude, I was terrified. Huh? On the stage. Yeah, but it cracked 2 of the decks.
Whoa.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was horrible. And then probably when we were at fucking Further, very first show at Mohawk, when the whole fucking front corner of the stage was sinking.
Yeah, that was scary too.
That was pretty bad too.
Top 3?
Oof.
Yeah.
Top 5.
5.
Top 5. That was a bad one.
The 1K Rockathon with Shinedown and the lightning and all that shit. A Boogie, that was another one that was pretty fucking scary.
Oh, yeah, A Boogie. And then the little Yanni, though, when you had to cancel everybody and everybody was screaming obscenities at you.
Yeah.
They were mad.
Yeah. Bullshit. I'm like, guys, really, just go inside.
We don't want you to die. That's what
just no, it's like, just go inside till it's over. We'll start the show right up. Fuck you. 40,000 kids telling me fuck off, pretty much. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? That's it. The show's over. You're all gonna die. And I walk off the stage. And ever since that day, Troy and the people at the fair don't want me making announcements.
Leave that role to Ted and Amy.
Yeah, right.
Are you kidding me? At the night show, as soon as they say, you know, hey, here's so and so, they're out. That's the last thing they have to do every day. They don't stick around.
All right, your turn.
That's hilarious. Go ahead, pick another one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, let's do. What's this one? Oh.
Good memory.
Great memory. It was the first time I took my wife to see Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that was a good memory. They're fucking amazing live.
They were playing it.
Did you guys bang him like on the side of Eddie or something?
No, we weren't backstage, but we had VIP tickets, VIP passes. We had great seats, and this was the day that I realized Iron Maiden was my favorite fucking band. Because that summer I got to see Slayer, Motley Crue, Maiden. You know, those are my 3 most favorite bands ever. And the only band that made me feel like I was 18 years old for 2.5 hours was fucking Maiden. Dude, I was playing my air guitar. I don't even know if I watched the whole fucking show. I was playing air guitar, jumping up on the fucking chairs, and dude, it was awesome. It was like being 18, jamming in my fucking bedroom, you know? That was a great fucking memory.
Good memory.
Yeah.
You too, Red. You loved it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're my favorite. Hands down, my favorite.
If you've never seen Iron Maiden live, you don't know what the fuck you're missing.
I love Iron Maiden, and yes, you're right, 100%. I'm picking right now, and the one I am picking That was hilarious too. So funny. You're like, I'm just gonna die. Harvest Dance 2002, South Catherine Street Jug Band Festival. Remember going up with Joe Sweet and those guys did this, and late night, didn't sleep much, crazy shit happened, and that's it's a little fuzzy.
Little fuzzy.
Little fuzzy.
That one's a little fuzzy.
I don't think I can tell you a story out of that because I don't know what the hell happened, but I know who I was with and where I was, so we'll chalk it up to a little fuzzy.
Dude, you know what you
Loves you. What's that?
What you need to do the next time you do this is have like the phone a friend option. So if you have one that's like a little fuzzy, then you can phone a friend and find out what they can
really
remember.
happened?
Right?
Yes. I love that. I love that.
That next time. There, see, sometimes
We're having an on-air meeting.
Yeah.
No, you're smart like that, right? This is what happens when we get together. If we don't have dance parties, we just start thinking of stupid shit.
Dude, we're good.
And this is great. Not that this is stupid shit. This is fun, but yeah, this is what usually happens. And can I tell you guys, you know what tomorrow is? I think it's Milkshake Saturday tomorrow.
Oh, it is.
Right?
It's Milkshake Saturday.
Yeah, and I miss Milkshake Saturdays with all you guys.
Too, man.
We do Milkshake Saturday.
Maybe we'll do a Zoom and Milkshake together.
Okay. Oh, tear.
Right.
Miss my pirates.
Pick a pass.
All right. Oh, excuse me. The ticket.
We do got some comments out there too.
Pick whatever you want. Pick a ticket. That's a benefit card.
What's this one here? This is DFB 2013.
Oh, that's the year they stole the stage, remember?
Volbeat, Wayland, 10 years. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first one we did on Oswego Speedway. And there's a video of this. I'm standing on stage, and all day long I've been telling the opening band, or not the opening band, but the third band, Wayland, which are my homeboys. I was telling them, listen, you're on the incline. Tip your fucking cabinet cases down. Let your cabinets face up so your shit doesn't roll down the hill. Well, sure as shit, I turn around, there's fucking cabinets rolling down the fucking hill towards the runner vans. I swear to God, it was like out of a fucking movie. I come running down the stairs, and I put my hand out. Stacy throws the fucking paddle, and I catch it with one hand like fucking Braveheart or some shit. And I come down, and I swing like this. And I'm like, I told you motherfuckers to put the fucking cabinets down. Now,
like Braveheart.
they had two tacks, right? They had two tacks, right? They had one dude who was this big, right? And then I can't even remember what his name was. And then there was Chip. He was that big. So Chip tells a little dude, I ain't taking no paddle. So I look at the little dude, I'm like, it's you, bud. And Badger and a couple other people have it on video. And we made the kid fucking grab the fucking case and we let him have it. And I think that was the first one we actually videotaped.
I think they're the ones that stole the stage that year, though. Remember?
Yeah,
Backstage
they did do
crew,
well.
We all picked them as like
The band that stole the stage that year.
Yeah. Even though they got paddled, I mean that's fine.
So how many paddles did he get?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Just the one? Okay. And who did the lashing? You did the lashing?
Of course. Judge, jury, and executioner.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
That's a conversation for another day. Okay.
That's the paddling.
Another one here on that same thing was K-Rockathon number 18. 3 Days Grace. I can't even read who the hell that is.
That's all smart. Seven Dust. That was good.
Seven Dust.
That was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Memory on that.
Asking Alexandria.
Good memory.
I'm trying to remember what really stood out about that day.
The guy from Seven Dust was trying to pick me up.
Not too much.
Oh,
I have a good memory from that. What was his name? LeJean?
LeJean, LJ from Seven Dust was trying to pick my wife up.
This is back when I was still like real skinny and young. And all day, he's just like, what's going on, man? What's going on? How am I going to court you and this and that? And then at the end of the night, he's like, so really, though, what's going on? And I was like, well, you're going to have to ask him. And him and Chucky have known each other forever. So he looks over at Chucky and he's like, what do you mean I got to ask him? And he was like, oh, that's fucked up. Like, all day I've been trying to hit on you. You could have told me.
Yeah.
So that was a good memory for me. That was fun.
Yeah. The next day, because that was at K-Rock, but then the next day we did Bonsai in Rochester. And so neither one of us had any a bag or a pipe, but we both had weed. And I remember the day before that. What the hell was their name?
Talk about that?
Sure. The hell was the kids? Not Asking Alexandria. One of them other little whining little bands. Anyway, I knew that they had a fucking volcano on their bus. So me and Alexandria we go rolling up, bang, blah, 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 open the door. Kid comes out, I was like, what's going on, guys? I was like, listen, I know you guys got a volcano out here. We want to use it. LJ's like, psh, pulls out like a half ounce of weed. Like, come on in. Framing Hanley, that was their name.
Good memory.
Good memory. Very good memory.
Good memory. LeJean wanted to taste the dragon.
He did. He really did. He really did all day. I kept telling Chucky, watch, just watch, just watch.
I remember during the cinema, I'm on the side of the stage like this going.
Like, seriously? Fucking seriously?
I got to interrupt. Where's America?
She's actually laying down in my chair.
I know. Chris Rogers was asking where her and Serge are.
I'm looking at some comments, and Andy's saying this is the ugliest show. It gets uglier and uglier. And he did lights at the Harvest Festival. I kind of remember that, actually. I have a video of Chucky getting paddled. Oh. You got paddled, Chucky?
Yeah, dude. I there's you, man.
Well, I know you have, but there's video of you getting paddled, like a recent video. Like, because you guys didn't really start hanging out with Andy till like Del Lago, correct?
Yeah, and I don't remember what happened. I think my pass got torn off or something when we were moving shit.
Uh-huh.
I really don't remember, but I'm like, oh, Chucky's gonna get paddled. I'm like, well, let's go. You know?
And who did the lashing?
I believe it was Mike Richards.
Really?
Yeah.
He was like one of the nicest guys in the world, too.
Oh.
So he probably didn't lay into you. He probably didn't lay into you.
No, he
didn't lay into you.
If you had the chance, would you lay into me? Yeah, exactly.
No, because you didn't lay into me when I got my paddling, so that was pretty easy, actually.
now I'm gonna have to come back to the card so people don't forget.
Yeah, right.
People like Cody.
Badger's saying not as cool as Beecham getting hit at the fair. I mean, you laid into Beecham pretty good because you tried to differentiate between three different batting stances. There's like Wade Boggs, Ken Griffey Jr., and another one.
Dude,
you're like, which one should I hit him with?
Dude, that was one of the ones I love Billy Beecham to death. And that was one I really felt bad about.
Me too.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
We did.
All right, I'm picking. What do I got? This one is.
I knew what you meant, Badger.
I don't even know what the hell this one is. Isn't it crazy that you don't even know what these are?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't even see. First, to get rid of the glasses. I have no idea. Do you guys know what this is?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Me neither.
I don't know.
Well, let's pick again.
Blackout.
Blackout.
All right. You just mentioned Seven Dust. Here's a Seven Dust pass.
Oh yeah. That might be the same. No, that was a different one. I got that one too.
Actually, this says Westcott.
Yeah,
so when they played at the Westcott back.
I remember that. That was a good time.
That was a good time too.
That was a good time. Yeah, this was in the middle of that indoor lacrosse championship that we were doing over on the res.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
And these guys were in town that week, and yeah, cool. The dudes from Seven Duff has always been super cool. Anybody from Utica, if you ever want to get into Morgan Rose and you want to get in good with him, bring him some greens. He loves Utica greens. That's his thing.
And Copenhagen. Gotta have his
Copenhagen. Yeah.
Long cut.
Good fellas.
What that means.
Yeah. No doubt. Chucky, go ahead. Why don't you guys pick?
All right, we're gonna do a ticket again. Well, it might end up being a pass too. It is a pass.
Oh, is that?
This is Death Clock, Mastodon,
Yeah, that was fucking
and
awesome.
High on Fire or something like that. I can't really read that shit.
You want your glass?
I like High on Fire.
But these guys, everybody remembers the show fucking Metalocalypse. This was the concert. It was the band that actually did all the music and did all the voices and stuff, played. And they had like the video screens behind them showing the band playing the videos. They were playing the music to the music videos that the band had did in the show.
That's fun.
Sweet.
You know, then there was like clips of them like walking up to the stage, backstage. Dude, it was fucking done really fucking well.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
John Crack, remember Crack?
You're screaming.
His
dad was my principal in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was actually
I know
doing
Crack
monitors
since he
for
was a little
Mastodon.
kid.
That's funny.
Yeah, he was doing monitors for Mastodon on that tour.
No doubt.
But,
Wait, there was one thing. The drummer.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, tell that.
So now the drummer is huge. He was like Mike Houck times 2 big. I mean, he's a big dude. 500 pounds, right? And I guess from the story that we heard, I'm not one to gossip, but he fell down trying to get into the bus. So he got stuck in between the front seat and the front window of the fucking bus.
And you can't get in or out.
So three guys literally had to climb over the top of him to get out of the bus to pull his fat ass out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How embarrassing. So we'll chalk that up to a great memory.
Yeah,
that's
great
a great
memory.
man. That's like being the fat kid that gets stuck on the water slide,
Randy, why don't you pick one? You get in there, dig in a little bit.
I've been in there.
Come on, pick another
My
one.
box.
I don't ever want to hear you say that again.
I have a story about that. Like OG Pirate Crew, I had a tote that went everywhere with us that said Red's Box. And yeah, so that was.
Oh, that's right.
Remember? All right.
All right, get a good one in there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
See?
So you guys didn't put the year on it.
The Utica Music Fest.
So Utica Music Fest is actually, I don't know what year this one is, but that was the first time Chucky Luv asked for my phone number. Yeah, I was there with the Hoppers doing the Tool and Die magazine thing. And, he came in and I was like bent over a table and he slapped my ass or something and I yelled at him. Real bad. And I think he liked that.
So did you.
Duh.
Yep, he ended up.
10 years later, you're still fucking yelling at me.
But yeah, and it was my first time ever going to a Utica Music Fest and meeting him and
the chicken burger.
And I remember I got so wasted. My friend was pregnant and she drove me there, but then she was like pregnant. She's like, I'm gonna go home. I was like, I'm gonna stay and get fucked up. And I ended up like I was at the chicken burger and I had a great time. And then I had no way to get home. I had to work in the morning. And I wish we could remember who it was because I bet I know him now. But it was one of the security guys that worked out there.
Remember we had the peacekeepers, but Brian brought some dudes in from Syracuse?
So there was one of the security guys lived in Syracuse and drove my drunk ass home. So this one is Great Memory, A Little Fuzzy, and Blackout at the end. It's all of them. So that's good.
Red used to have the best line. She's like, Utica's like an enema for me. I go to Utica, it cleans me right out.
It was
an
an
accident. Yeah.
I mean, you could get off the
for sure.
throughway. I could smell those hops, and I'm like, I gotta poop. I gotta
go. Also, Red, it's probably safe to say it's Utica Music Fest is where we first met, too.
It has to be, yeah. It's where I met a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
That's when I was staying at your house and I used to clean your house.
Yeah. You would be so proud of me right now.
I know, you told me. I'm very proud. I'm a little worried.
Why? Because my house is clean?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
The house is spectacular, but you smell like a fuck, you know?
Dude, yeah. I know. This is the most homeless I've ever smelled. This is the most homeless I've ever looked, and I've been home the whole time.
And it's the cleanest your house has ever been with the
Ever. It's great. Spotless. You can eat off the floor. Crazy. Andy's saying Chucky slapped my ass for the first time. That's how he met. That's how you met Andy Waters, by slapping him in the ass?
I was like, what?
Oh, maybe.
Did you yell at him too?
No, he liked it.
Who hasn't Chucky yelled at? Who hasn't he yelled at? All right, I'm going to pick one. I'm picking.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Look, since you said I got one, too. Ready? There's a Utica Music Festival in there.
Oh, yay.
So since we're on the subject, this has been, man, so many memorable nights. And Chucky, all your help. Chucky was like my road manager that whole weekend, that whole week. He'd have to keep me in line. He'd have to keep from me and Joe from fighting with each other. Just so many different things that would go on, and like all the partying that was going on, and none of us slept. We just would go. On top of all the other extracurriculars that were going on as well.
Yeah. Dude,
What?
remember all the extra
And
things?
so,
Eddie Siegel.
yes,
Siegel.
you don't have to throw people's names under the bus right now.
Listen,
He took care
I
of me
missed
my
that
first
motherfucker.
year.
It's right. But that's how I met Eddie. Like, I'd known Eddie from Modown, you know, like, hey, he's, you know, mayor of Uticaville, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
what do they call him? The commissioner of fucking good times or whatever? Director?
Yes.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, I needed a ride to go work the Utica Music Fest, and Eddie was also the one that was there day one helping with like the generators and all that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I had never, you know, I knew who he was, but we never hung out. Well, that ride home, we hung out, and that's been my brother ever since.
Aw, good story.
Do you still have
Great
the burn
story.
mark on your rug?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
another
still
story
there.
for another time.
Next.
Yes, that's perfectly circular. So go ahead, you guys pick. You're up. You're up.
We are? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you're up. I just picked. We both did Utica Music and Arts Fest back to back.
Another one came out. What's up with that? That means our Utica friends miss us. That's what
Yeah.
that's
Let me see. George Thorogood and the Destroyers.
no idea.
Uh-oh.
We did this show in the middle of a fucking snowstorm. At the Shade, not the Shade. What's the place out there in the Smith Opera House in
Geneva?
Yes. And we get there, and you know we try to load in, and you know nothing's plowed. It was absolutely awful. And the door we had to go into, there was a parking lot, and then we would load through that door. There was like a 6-foot
worst loaded.
And what the hell are we gonna do? What the hell we do? Boomville, of all people, grabs a shovel.
What do you mean of all people? He would be the one.
Starts digging, chopping up this big, huge fucking ice pile snowbank. Ended up laying the fucking ramp right in between it to the door, and fucking right to the truck. So he built us a channel to fucking
With the ramp
put
on.
the ramp in. Yep.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Booney. I love you, man. I
Love
miss
you,
your face,
Booney.
brother.
Yeah. No, he's watching. I've been talking to him a lot, actually. I talked to him last night, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Talked to him last night, as a matter of fact. It's good. Everybody's been keeping in touch and having a lot of fun. So, okay, that was who picked? That was you? So it's my turn? All right. I don't know what to pick here. Speaking of Boonville. Oh, my God. Oh my God, that's so weird on how that's happened with the Music Fest and now this one. So this is Snowdown 2007. Now there's a great story behind this. This is the Snowdown that Stacy and Boonville both kidnapped me, and
Oh, I'm sure. They
Yeah.
kept kicking and screaming, right?
Well, yeah, kind of. They came down to the bar. I had the EC at the time, and they came in. They're like, "We're going up to Snowdown." It was nighttime. The bar was open, and we get there. Or they come in and like, "You're coming with us." So I grab a couple bottles of Jameson and we shoot up there. I'm like, "You guys watch the bar for the weekend. I'm going to Snowdown." We go up to Snowdown. We end up crashing Freitag's room. But I told because all the bands that were playing Snowdown that weekend were like my buds, like Moon Boot and all these guys. So they were showing up at Freitag's room, knocking on the door. "Yo, is this Z's room? Is this Z's room?" Sam Kinninger. Yeah. So it's like me, Boonville, and Stacy took over his room completely. And then we went ice skating, and it just so much crap and so much stuff. And that was a lot of fun that weekend. So yeah, Snowdown. I think it says 2007. Yeah, 2007.
Nice.
Great. This was an excellent night and an excellent weekend. And I got Stacy on ice skates. We went ice skating. We had so much fun, and we stayed up the whole weekend and barged in on Mark Freitag. His girlfriend, in fact, Freitag's girlfriend broke up with him that week after that weekend because of us. Yeah, it was done. It was it, man. And then, yeah, that was a wild one. That was a great weekend. I'll never forget that one. So you guys pick.
Tickets.
What's that one say?
It's upside down. Slayer, Megadeth, Glens Falls.
Oh, this is a good one.
Was that the big?
This one, we went to this show. We rented a van, and it was like.
Well, wait. Started off. We rented a van, right? And the license plate was 666 something.
Yeah.
So that's how this started.
Yeah, and it was like Kenny D from Brandon Sin, Sess from SOD. Was it Eric and Tommy from the Rebels? I mean, I
think Sam was there.
Yeah, there was like 15 of us in this van. And it was just fucking...
Who else was there?
Jason Clifford was with us.
Cliff was with us.
Yep. I remember...
Sam Jackson.
I remember I had on like these little slip-on shoes. Everybody kept fucking picking on me because they said I was wearing my slippers to a Slayer show.
He was like
I'm badass. I can wear slippers to a fucking Slayer show.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, I wore my big knee-high black boots, and by the end of the night, I fucking had them off, around under my arm like I always did. And actually, I think that's the night that I was like so sweaty. I went in the girls' bathroom and I like stuck my head in the sink, and I'm like just getting my hair all wet, giant afro, hot as fuck. And Jason Clifford waited for me, and him and I end up like, the lady's like, "Ew, she has her hair in the sink." I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Jason's like, "Okay, we're gonna go, right?" So him and I are walking around the back of the building. We got lost, and there's like all the Slayer guys and the bus, and, so Clifford thought that was cool as fuck. That part's real fuzzy for me. But
yeah, he was like, I looked around. And I seen the buses and the guys in the band, and I was like, we don't need to be back here.
We're not supposed to be back here. Meanwhile, I'm like, rah, 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 rah.
The dragon was in full force that night, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that was a great memory. That's one of my favorites.
That was in Glens Falls, so that's a long ride home.
Yeah. That was one of my favorites.
With 15 drunk motherfuckers.
Was Gina with us? Didn't she throw up in Jen's?
No, that was the one in Albany.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I don't know. They were all good. Okay.
Good stuff. Stacy's saying he's from Boonville and snow shoveling is their thing. So
I saw that.
You mentioned Boonville shoveling. That's a good one. Chuck Mavros is saying Chucky yelled at me at Modown once. He wanted to make sure a guy was not allowed backstage anymore, even though I thought I had a pass, and somehow I take a break, and the guy gets a backstage pass, and I got yelled at again. So that you got to understand, Chucky freaking yells at everybody. So if Chucky yelled at you, you should feel privileged because he's yelled at everybody.
Motherfuckers in line. That's how. You guys are all taking acids and all your fucking mushrooms and shit. I'm the one that's got to keep the fuckers in line.
Me too. Even though I take them all.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I'm the responsible one.
Seriously, when did that happen? Pick another one. I want to hear another story. You guys are killing me today.
Okay. All right. Let's do. What's that say?
Party with Carol. Oh, that's the one when Audra.
Oh, so this was a
Oh, that's the one when the fucking back.
Yep. Trapped.
Fucking,
Who else is on that bill? I can't
here,
remember.
let me see. But here, put your glasses on. You're so cute.
All right. So we did a what do you call it?
A Halloween show.
A Halloween show for K-Rock at the fairgrounds. And we had Trapped as our headliner. But, you know, the whole show went pretty good, this and that. But was it about halfway through the show or so?
I don't know. I was just there hanging out.
We one of Mark Gummer's guys.
No names. Don't do names.
He kind of.
So I'm back.
We built dressing rooms out of pipe and drape. Okay, because there was no dressing rooms in the Center of Progress building. So they're all built out of pipe and drape. And I'm trying to remember.
I was standing back there like stealing cookies and beer. Like I wasn't even supposed to be back there. I had my sister and her friend with us, and like, you know, the band's on stage. So I'm like, oh shit, come on. So we're like eating cookies or pepperoni, I don't know, whatever the fuck it was. And all of a sudden you hear boof, 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 boof. And one by one, like dominoes, the pipe and drape just comes down, and all the dressing
No way.
bow, bow, bow. And then so it's just a big open space, and we won't say who, but there's a guy standing at one end, and he's like, and I was like, I don't know, buddy, I'm out.
Not working this gig.
Nope. So that was a good memory. Little fuzzy, all of the above.
Yeah.
All the above.
Blackout at the end. I thought my friend got lost, and I couldn't find her for like a couple hours. And finally, we're walking past the porta potties, and I like hear this noise, and I'm like, "Yo, that sounds like Audra." And
No
don't
names.
you know? Oh, I can say Audra's name. She don't work with us. And don't you know? She was stuck in a porta potty for like an hour.
Hammered drunk, dude.
Hammered drunk. Couldn't figure out how to get out of it.
She had like her arms out, her legs out, because she puked on the floor. Dude, it was some funny shit.
That was good
Blue
memory.
Bowl Betty, we called her.
Blue Bowl Betty.
That was some funny shit.
Oh,
Oh,
that's hysterical.
Yeah.
That's hysterical. You guys are cracking me up today. Hey, Debbie's checking in. Debbie Amico, she's saying hi to you guys. Hi to everybody. Speaking of Debbie, I'm having a dance party with the Amicos tonight on Instagram. Tonight on Instagram. Check it out. Instagram Live on Disruption Network. You guys froze on me. Really? No, there they are. They're back. There they are. You're back.
okay. Hello.
So I'm having a dance party on Instagram with the Amico family tonight
Oh my
at
God.
8 o'clock.
You gotta watch
Again,
that.
you guys should join us. Just come in and follow us on Disruption Network Instagram page. And
8 o'clock?
we're partying. It's going to be Yacht Rock, baby. Yacht Rock in it.
That's gonna be awesome.
Send us a link, dude.
It's a Disruption Network Instagram page.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
8 o'clock. You got it, ready. You know what you're doing.
I'll
You'll see
figure
it.
it out.
You'll see it. But what did you say? Pick one more for us and we'll get out of here. We'll call it a day. I got to go pee. I got all this tea that I drink makes me pee.
All right, one more.
Okay, well, how about
Before
I got two more.
We don't have time.
Okay.
All right, two more. No, two more. Two more is
All right.
good.
I got a summer camp one here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now,
So he goes,
this summer camp story I'm about to
Is
tell.
it the badger one?
No.
Oh.
There's a whole bunch of them. But we've been talking about what was that band? That Mo band, right? That's what they're called, Mo?
Oh, are you trying to?
Yeah.
I was
All
so
right.
confused.
The day that I thought fucking Rob wasn't a dick anymore and was cool, we're sitting backstage and we're hanging out. I'm just hanging out, you know. Now, mind you, before this time, I'd only been the stage manager. I was only the stage manager, and at Modown and stuff. So him and I really didn't have a lot of conversation. But now this has been like the second or third time that I've actually worked for the band itself at summer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this redheaded dude that was playing up at the top of the hill. I guess he's kind of big in the hippie scene, and he wanted to thank the guys for having them come and play, let him come and play the festival. Well, he wanted all of those guys to get in a van and go all the way up there to see him instead of one dude coming down to see them. And Rob was like, fuck that, fuck him, and fuck this, and fuck that. And I'm like, what, Rob? Wait, what? Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that guy. That's the day that fucking...
Middle fingers went up. You guys bonded over.
Oh, yeah.
They bonded over saying,
fuck that guy.
That sounds like something Chuck would bond over.
And Skippy said, but and Rob's like, fuck that. What did he ever do for me?
We love all our Mo guys.
Yeah, I miss those guys, actually.
And girls.
Me too.
I even miss you, Cody, if you're listening.
He's not listening.
No, you don't love us.
He's probably sleeping.
All right,
he's too cool for us.
He's probably sleeping. All right, pick one more and we're out of here.
All right, last one. Make it good.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for playing Great Memory, Little Fuzzy, Complete Blackout. This has been fun.
Night Ranger.
Ah.
So there's a couple of stories.
Give them a quick one.
My favorite one, though, is that there's a certain guitar player in this band is the one that taught me how to get drugs through an airport.
Oh, my God. This is what we're going to end this show with?
This is what we're going to end it with. Now, listen up.
Go out with a bang.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. I don't condone it. Now, if you have to do drugs and you need to take them through an airport, you take your Sharpie.
For prescription reasons.
You crack your Sharpie in half. Stuff everything in your Sharpie. Put the top back on. Throw it in your pocket. When you walk through customs, throw it in there with your wallet and all the other loose change and shit in your pocket. They won't even look at it. Put it back in your pocket, get on the airplane, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Night Ranger.
Thank you, Night Ranger.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Or take them through airports.
In the airports.
And this right here, kids, is How to Be Shady with Charles DeCourcy. Oh man! So maybe we got a new segment here, and like how to be more sketchy with Chucky Luv.
Listen,
we can do that with a lot of people.
Exactly.
Don't
I'm not gonna throw any names out there, but we could just do like sketchy shit that we caught motherfuckers doing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
there's a lot.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Okay.
We'll brainstorm on that. Have your people contact my people.
Okay.
Have your people call my people. Yeah. We can hang.
Yeah.
Be people.
And shout out to Red's mom. Shout out to Red's mom, Vicky.
Love you.
Yeah, we love Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. She takes care of me. She checks in with me and stuff. Love that woman.
She texted me a couple nights ago, actually, and she was like, I think you should check in on Z. I'm watching his show, and I think he's lost his mind.
No. Can you just tell these people, you guys know me better than anybody.
I know.
This is normal. Yes. I'm just documenting it. That's it. You guys are with me on the road, and we do stupid shit all the time. It's just we never really document it this much.
Exactly.
I'm weird. I'm shocked. So I love you guys. Miss you.
Too, buddy.
This has been fun. Shout out to everybody. 8 o'clock tonight. And Andrew, Liz is saying Andrew says hi to they both miss you guys. And then Jay Stevens is saying it's better than boofing it. So use a Sharpie instead of boofing it. Oh, I love you guys. Everybody out there, Facebook land, please do me a favor. Click the share button. Please spread the word of EC Radio. And we got to give love to the pirate crew out there as well. So any of the pirates want to come do this with me, please hit me up and love to do that.
We need to have a Badger show.
Yes, I need a Badger show. Definitely need a Badger show. Yeah. Yes. Click share. Thank you guys. And then tonight, 8 o'clock over on Disruption Network Instagram page, I'm going live with the Amico family. I'm looking forward to that. So we're probably getting drunk and stupid and having a dance party. So well, see ya. Shout out. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd.
Thanks, Todd. Motherfucker.